Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we have our summer set leak names. These have been heavily translated, apparently, so it could be slightly off for some of these, but let's get into it. First off, according to some other leaks, these first two are supposed to release in June, whilst the rest will release in May, but that could change. I don't know, that's just some random leak that could honestly not be real. So, getting into it, our first set is Lloyd's Dragon Mech Battle Set, 81 pieces. Imagine small little $10 mech. Probably going to be the same as the Kai one. So, interesting that we're getting another Kai, like another mech battle. But I mean, that's cool. I'm happy with that. Next up, I think this is the most interesting one, is Zilvar and the Dragon Beast Grimtack. Who and who? I don't know. But some people are thinking this might be Raz's master. This could be something that we see in season 4, part 1, for all we know. But yeah, I mean, this is interesting. 232 pieces, so it's not going to be a big set. But this one really does interest me. Excited to see this. It could also just be completely random translation that is wrong. Zilvar may not be a real person. Who knows at this point? Uh, Next up, we have Kai's multifunctional vehicles for 394 pieces. Again, what? What do you mean multifunctional? I mean, I guess it'd be like if you had a car which could turn into a boat, which could turn into a plane or something. I don't know. That's me coming up with stuff. I just imagine this won't be another Kai bike just because we just got one. I don't feel like it would be a car because I mean there's a reason why it might not be a car. But I fear this might be one of the worst sets of the wave just by the name. It's one of those uh Aaron's Ninja Buggy car or whatever. It's just one of those names which is really long where it shouldn't be, and those usually aren't the best sets. I am praying that it's good though. Next up we have the 4 plus set, doesn't have a name. 141 pieces. Yeah, it's kind of whatever. Now, getting into some of the bigger sets and some of the most interesting ones on this list is we have the X1 Ninja Charger for the 15th anniversary. It has 691 pieces, which I believe is more than the legacy version we got, and definitely more than the original version we got. So it might be bigger, or it might be the same size. I don't know. I don't know why we're getting another X1 Ninja Charger. This was leaked a couple days ago, like the name of it. But I don't know. This should come with our final anniversary figure, obviously, which a lot of people are believing is the previous Master of Shadow. Who knows? We can guarantee this set though is the 15th anniversary one because it's 14 plus, and all the anniversary sets are 14 plus so far. So I don't know why they'd just change it for the last one, but I'm excited to see it. Feel a bit iffy on it. Obviously, it will have Legacy ZX Kai, and then maybe I mean, we're missing Jay and Zane in a second set, so maybe those two, and who knows for the villains. We're not really missing anything from Rebooted, so yeah, I'm not sure. Next up, we have the Transforming Dragon Mech for 821 pieces. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. This sounds a lot like what we thought Rogue's Dragon Mech was going to be, where it would be a dragon then turn into it. I mean, I imagine this would just be the Lloyd jet mech, but instead of it being a jet, it's a dragon. I don't know who this is going to be for because it doesn't have a name. It is very interesting about the rest of these. Usually we get a name like Kai's transforming dragon mech or something. So very interested to see who this is for. Um, I hope it's Nia actually, because we haven't gotten a Nia mech in forever. But there's some other sets here that might relate to her. It could be Cole even, because we haven't gotten a Cole mech either in a while. or a Zane mech. I don't know. I just hope it's someone cool and like something that looks really cool. Next up we have the Land Bounty, 1,214 pieces, which I think is roughly around the same size. It could be a little bit bigger, but a new Land Bounty. This isn't a Legacy remake either, but I don't know. I mean, this could be very interesting. I hope it's very different in design to the Land Bounty, so it feels more unique. Obviously, whilst keeping a lot of the same stuff. I'm just trying to look for the piece count, and I really can't find it on any of these boxes. Huh. Yeah, this one is slightly bigger than the previous Land Bounty. It's also weird that we're getting another version of the bounty. As we usually get it every 2-3 years. So very random that we're getting another one. But this has a chance to be a pretty cool new vehicle because we haven't gotten a Land Bounty. Well, we've only got one Land Bounty, and I mean, I really like that set as much as some people don't. I really liked it. Uh, Next up we have the Twin Titan Mechs, 1,707 pieces. Uh, this again, depending on what other sets and what's for who, this could be something like this because this isn't a Titan mech battle. This is two Titan mechs, so it could be something similar to the Lloyd mech, where it's a big mech and then a small, like the Lloyd Dragons Rising season one mech, where it's a big mech and then a small mech which combines. But this could be two Titan mechs, both around what is it, 800 to 900 pieces. We could get a Nier and Kai Titan mech because they are the two we're missing specifically, which would be a really cool way to get all our characters with the Titan mech. Because yeah, I mean, our oldest one now will be Zane's from 2021, but this is there's a good chance, and then that would mean that the Dragon mech would be for one of any of the other ninja. Also, gotta remember Aaron and Sora should get something here, so who knows what it could be. I am excited for the Twin Titan mechs. It sounds like it's gonna be great. Next up, we have the Dragon Blade Battle, 1,016 pieces. No idea what this could mean. I mean, Dragon Blade, I think of Season 7 Dragon Blade, which, I mean, probably not. Would be cool if it somehow was a reference to that, especially with the 15th anniversary calling back to Hands of Time. But that's just me wishing. Only 1,016 pieces is interesting. Hopefully, this is some sort of location because this doesn't sound like a vehicle. This doesn't sound like a mech. This doesn't sound like a well, it sounds like a dragon, but we already have a big dragon. We have two big dragons in this wave, so I doubt we're going to get a third one. So I'm not really sure. This could be some sort of location. This could be like a set with a lot of characters, while some of the other big sets have a couple less characters. But going into the final set, the Ultra Dragon Battle, 2,178 pieces. So another massive dragon. Unfortunately, well, I was hoping when these piece counts leaked, we were getting another Source Dragon. Didn't get another Source Dragon. We're getting an Ultra Dragon, which, I mean, it's been 4 years since we last got an Ultra Dragon. I hope this one's really good. I hope it's not the same green and white color scheme or gold color scheme. It's something unique, very different, which I think they can do really well. And like they could also do an Ultra Dragon with the original 6 ninja instead of it being 4, because nothing says an Ultra Dragon has to be the 4. So they could do something very cool here. Uh, I'll say this, just in general, a lot of this list feels not like remakes, but essentially a version of Legacy whilst keeping a lot of things new. Specifically the Land Bounty, the Ultra Dragon Battle, uh, even the Dragon Blade Battle. Just that sounds like something different. Also, one of these sets might be Legends. I don't know if We know that for sure because we've only got one 14 plus set, and Legends is also 14 plus. But maybe something like the Dragon Blade Battle is actually a Legends set, so it has nothing to do with the main plot. But it's a nice set wave. It's going to be an expensive set wave, but we had a cheaper start to not really. We had a bit of a cheaper start to the year where we didn't have a lot of crazy big sets. Most sets weren't crossing that $100 mark, apart from what, like three sets, but one of them was the Old Town, so that doesn't count because it shouldn't. But these sound really good. Excited to see the leaks of these, hopefully soon. Because we have the leaked release date for May for some of these, we might be seeing these as soon as March, April, even. But yeah, I mean, I don't have much else to say. Next leak will most likely be prices. So I hope when we get our prices, they're good prices. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Very excited to see the new suits. Very excited to see all these sets. Very soon, hopefully. Probably not. But that's all I have to say for today. The 15th anniversary for Ninjago is very close now, so we might be getting something then. So hopefully I'll be creating a video then. If not, I'll be getting a video out just to celebrate, because I mean this is a huge milestone for Ninjago. So if you want to see that video, if you want to see any more news and leaks from the rest of the year, make sure to subscribe. Obviously, you don't have to. That's just me being a YouTuber. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.